The human body and the human mind is highly adaptable. Whatever you do for a long period of time, it becomes you. It becomes your routine. They say you are what you constantly do. What if something happens to break you out of your comfort zone, though? And you're forced to change. You're forced to do something outside the norm that you haven't done in a long time. I'm Dark Knight. This is Dark Knight Radio. And today I want to talk about ways in which a breakup or getting dumped can make you happy. At the end of the day, human beings, we're self-achieving people. We're achievement-driven based. You know what I mean? Where we live to achieve or to obtain a goal. Just think about it. Everybody you know, even yourself, you're striving for something. You know what I mean? Even when you accomplish that, you want something else to do. Now, yeah, it's a grim topic, but there are ways a breakup or getting dumped in a relationship can make you happy. Let's start with motivation. Just the motivation alone can make you happy. Sometimes when people get dumped or broken up with, they want a certain spiritual support. Some people, they seek out, religion. They go to church more, they pray more, because some people really need something higher to see them and help them through this. Being heartbreaking is not, such a little thing. It's something that affects us. You can't eat, you can't sleep, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to take it. Some people want to get closer to family and friends. Some people want to, have that family and friend support as a shoulder to lean on. They want to go out more. They want to take their mind off it as quick as possible. And this is motivation to get closer to their family. Some people use working out. Some people throw themselves inside the gym. Some people lose weight. Some people gain muscle. Some people really want to transform themselves. The Red Hot Chili Peppers have a song in which they say, "I don't ever want to feel like I did that day." And for you guys who know who the Red Hot Chili Peppers are and where that song comes from, you know what I'm talking about. Some people throw themselves into their work. That's a motivation also. They're driven by it. They want an achievement. They feel like they failed in a relationship, so they throw themselves into their work or their school. That's a great way. And once you achieve that, get the job you want, get the promotion you want, get the acknowledgement you want, it can really do wonders for your psyche and your mental stability. Some people, motivation is socially. They want to get out, meet new people, maybe go to parties, maybe go to clubs, events, sporting events, games, go to the movies. Some people just want to have a better life than which they had. Some people, it's to date and have sex. We all go. When you go through a breakup, that pain is not like any other. Mental pain is not like physical pain. Physical pain is temporary. I stumped my toe. It hurt me for a couple of days. I broke my arm. It hurts. I take a little pain pill, get a little shot, get a swing, I'm good. But that mental pain, because you can't turn your brain off. You can't forget what makes you happy or what makes you hurt. When those chemical release, you cannot stop that. So you need something to come in quickly to do the job. Don't nobody want to sit here every day, 24/7, 365, and think about getting broken up with. They did a study or an experiment, and the next day in which you got broken up with, they say, what we can do is we're going to wipe your memory clean of that breakup. I guarantee you it's going to be 100% that everyone chooses to have that memory wiped of that breakup or any memory of the person that broke up or dumped them. You can't tell me that's not facts. If anybody could erase pain from their psyche, they would. Don't nobody want to think about pain, especially mental pain. But some people mission, when they get dumped, is to go out and date, see people, meet people. People you never thought about dating, people that are the exact opposite or the exact same. Some people want to go out and have sex and really hump their way to make them feel better. Some people need to go out here, and throw their seeds in a couple, and try something different. The different girls, it's or different men, whatever you're into. Also, it make anybody feel happy to know that they're in control of their destiny, to know they have a certain power. And I feel like getting dumped, I feel like the power is actually in your hands. You talking about a clean cut, a clean break. You don't have to abide by anybody else's rules or values anymore. You're basically a lone wolf. You can ignore that person when they try to come back. You don't have to care. If someone break up with you right now, that's slightly a burden released. Stress. You don't have to make no one happy. You don't have to make someone's day. You don't have to go through the trouble, the blood, sweat, and tears of watching yourself and not doing certain things and saying the right thing. You're free from all that, and you can relax for a second. If that person dumped you and then try to call you back, the power is in your hands because you did this. You can play with a person's mind and heart. They dumped you and they come back and they feel regretful and they feel like they made a mistake. You know what that can do as far as confidence and power in your hands? Some people think that way. Just think of the manipulation. And some people use it as a tool. This is what they did to me when I was in a relationship with them. They broke up with me. They hurt me. I'm about to play them like a piano. And some people do that. You can make a person work 5 years. They really care and they really feel like they regretted what they did. You can make them pay. And then it's lit. Then it's up. Also, that can make you what also can make you happy when you get dumped is you can get out your comfort zone. Be in a relationship and you get comfortable. You get stagnant. Oh, I'm good. She's here or he's here. I'm straight. I don't have to do this. I can just keep on my routine. It ain't going nowhere. We've been together this long. Why it's going to change now? Like I said, the human mind and body is highly adaptable. But at the same time, outside influences can help kind of shake that up a little bit. Because 9 times out of 10, when a breakup happens, it generally comes from the friends or the outside influence of that person. Because sometimes when you're in a hole, you don't see how far you in. It takes somebody outside or above that hole to see how far you inside. If you fell in the hole, you don't know how far you in. You can't see. And 9 times out of 10, when you're in your comfort zone, you really can't see. Outside looking in, you can't see. It takes someone to say, you know what, y'all been in the same position and predicament for 5-6 years. It's not going nowhere. What are you doing? Don't you want to get married? Don't you want to have kids? Don't you want to travel? And then they take that to the relationship. Well, yeah, I do see what they saying. Like, we are stagnant. It's not fun anymore. So when someone dumps you, that whole veil is lifted. Your comfort zone is broken. That mental jail you're in. I gotta make sure I do this. That releases you. That can make you happy. Knowing freedom, a state of mind of freedom can make you happy. Oh, I'm good now, man. I ain't gotta worry about calling. Ain't gotta worry about taking over here to work. Ain't gotta worry about picking up. I'm straight. That pressure is gone. When pressure releases, that's a good feeling. That's a great feeling. Also, what can make you happy is you can be a better you. They're spiritually. You might want to help people. You might want to get into some activities. You can chill and relax. You can be lazy. Watch your favorite movie, your favorite TV shows. You can have a life without restraint. And you can really use your negatives as positives. Whatever the reason someone dumped you or broke up with you, it's not the end of the world. I promise you. Take it from me. It always gets better. If no one appreciates what you have, somebody else that's better and better looking will. It's exactly how the world works. They don't stop making men and women after you get dumped. They don't. Spoiler alert, there are more women and men out here. So take your time, breathe, relax, weather that storm, and get back out there. I promise you it always gets better. And once you can breathe, once you have that freedom, and it may take some time for you to realize it, because liberation never feels good. Just think about it. Liberation, I take that back. Liberation doesn't feel good in the moment. Because just think about, I equate it to having a job that you don't really want, but you work it because you're comfortable. And you really don't want to be there. You're miserable. And you're not quitting. You keep complaining. You're on the phone talking to your best friend, your family, or even at the job, your coworkers. I hate this job. I hate the manager. I hate the coworkers. The customer breath stink. I hate this job. And it's a law of attraction. If you keep saying stuff long enough, it's going to happen, but it's going to be unbeknownst to you. You can do something indirectly, or something affects you and get fired from that job, and then you're scrambling, you're depressed. I lost my job. How am I going to pay bills? Jobs are hard to come by. It's not going to be easy, but I guarantee you always find a better job or a better situation, because sometimes the universe actually liberates us when we don't want it, when we can't see it, or when we're comfortable. And it's just like relationships. In the back of my minds, we're all saying, how can this relationship be better? Or I don't want to be in this relationship. Or the relationship is stressful. It's too much pressure. It's too much work. It should be natural. When you keep putting that energy, that complaining, and you keep putting it to the universe is going to make a way to separate you from that situation. And you're going to be liberated. But at that time, it's not going to seem like liberation. It's going to hurt. The initial part of losing a job or getting broken up with, it hurts. Unless you already have a side chick or a side job lined up, it hurts because you're scrambling. It's something that broke your comfort zone. Anything it's like when you're sleeping and somebody throw a pot of cold water on you. The first 10 seconds to a minute, we're gonna get up swinging. You're gonna be discombobulated. But you're going to settle down, you're going to breathe, you're going to get a towel, you're going to wipe your face off, you're going to change your sheets, flip your mattress over, and you're going to go and push your foot on somebody's ass. That's being calm, weathering the storm, and taking action. It's just like getting broken up with. Somebody threw a wrench in your plans because, relationship, it's a scientific fact that the only time that people are on the same page in a relationship is generally the first 3 months and the last month of the relationship, because you both mutually agree to separate. You're generally never on the same page, and that last month is rare because usually two people don't want to break up. It's usually one person that say, I can't do it. So there are ways to make yourself happy when getting done. And it starts with the freedom. The fact you can work on you. The structure have been broken. You're no longer under certain pressure, under certain stress. You can do you. You can be you. You can live. You can go out and date. You know what I mean? Like, you can do the things you never could do. You know, if you're that type of person, you know, you can spread your wings and fly. It's Dark Knight Radio. I'm Dark Knight. You guys be good. Be safe. Before I go, I also want to make it say, negative or positive feedback I love, because it still is provoking thought. But at the same time, I've been getting texts and phone calls about my recent videos that I've made. They're not good. Spoiler alert. I'm not saying that they're bad as far as me making a bad video. I never get a phone call saying you made a good video. I never. That's rare. But usually it's, what the hell are you talking about? I can't believe you thought that. That's what I usually get these days. But it's fun though. I like it because people are thinking, and we should think while it's still legal. Dark Knight Radio. I gotta get out of here. You guys be good. Be safe.